Series games have a weird fan base. On the one hand, some games people will see sequels come out and get upset if there are any changes at all. It worked before, it should work the same way again. Other titles, the changes are so small and unimportant that people complain about how it's just the same old game over and over and over again. Stronghold Crusader 2 unfortunately fits into the second category, where it's really just Stronghold Crusader with upgraded graphics. Stronghold Crusader 2 introduces a handful of new units and structures to the game that make it a little more modern, but the core mechanics are the same: siege and defend. The irony is that if the game made major changes, everyone would complain about how it's just not Stronghold. It's kind of like Call of Duty. If they change nothing, it sells millions of copies and everyone is happy. If they try and innovate, it sells far less and everyone complains about missing features and stupid new features. Firefly's latest creation was crowdfunded in under 24 hours. Crowdfunding is supposed to make up for bugs, and because they're indie, we're supposed to just ignore problems. But Crusader 2 has a lot of problems. In the bug world, the game can crash if you're playing for over an hour. And it's Stronghold. Every game is supposed to be a 4-hour grind fest. Another important one is that the game seems to lag quite a bit when major battles take place. I'm talking 100 units each lags. Unfortunately, anyone who is really into games like Command & Conquer and StarCraft will really hate this game. It is very slow paced, that is based in reality. This means that the standard rock, scissors, siege tank dynamic that dominates these kind of games just doesn't apply. The game is also insanely difficult to get into. The tutorials for the game are very challenging, and by the second tutorial campaign, you're just completely overwhelmed by random generated computer forces. It wouldn't be so bad if there was a bit more story element to it. Instead, all the stories are drafted as scenarios. The biggest problem with the game, in the end, is that we all wear rose-tinted glasses. The original Stronghold Crusader could only be played with direct connection, and its only campaign option was a 50 skirmish trial, in which you could declare outs on up to 3 of them. I spent a summer on my laptop, working in a craft shop on a highway, playing Stronghold Crusader. I'm well aware of its limitations. Stronghold Crusader 2 has some serious improvements to it over the previous Crusader, but unfortunately bugs and balance plague the game. Much like Stronghold 3, it might be worth buying after they've cleaned up all of the bugs and made this into a far more fun game.